Hi, and welcome back to Living In with Amy. Today we have a special guest, Emily Patterson. Hi, Emily. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're excited that Emily is here with us from the Maryland Poison Control, and she's an educator there. Emily, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So my job, I go around the state of Maryland educating everyone about the poison safety and poison prevention.
Perfect. And so many of you watching today will remember the old school Mr. Yuck stickers.
Yes, he is still alive and well.
He is. So you may have some of those for your grandchildren or children still around. But we want to talk a little bit more about the detail of why is it important to have the phone number for poison control, and what is that number?
Sure. So first off, our nationwide free toll-free number is 1-800-222-1222. It's a free and confidential service. You can call 24/7, 365, and anywhere you call in the United States, you can reach a poison specialist.
Perfect. And Emily, tell us who those poison specialists are. What's their credentials? Who are they?
Sure. So all of the people who answer the phones, the poison specialists, are only pharmacists and nurses. And they go through extensive training and they get certified and have to recertify every 7 years. So they are truly the experts when you call the Poison Center.
And many physicians and other healthcare professionals call the poison control number to get direction, right?
They do. We answer calls from the public and from healthcare professionals and EMS.
Absolutely. So if our healthcare professionals feel like this is a valid and important resource, we would definitely want to remember what that phone number is in case we have an emergency in our homes.
Always.
And so one of the things we want to talk about today are what types of emergencies should we be calling poison control versus when we should be calling 911.
Sure. So poison can be anything that's taken in the wrong way, in the wrong amount, or by the wrong person. So we answer calls ranging from medicines to cleaning products, fume exposures, snake bites, anything that kind of creates a big change in your body. So poisonings and overdoses we answer calls for.
So I think it's wonderful to know that, you have a very educated, credentialed person answering that phone, and it's available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So even when your physician's office may be closed,
or your pharmacy
might be closed, you certainly have the ability to reach someone. So Emily, tell us a little bit about the difference of when they would call 911 versus searching for that phone number for poison control.
Sure. So if the person is unconscious, having trouble breathing, or if they are seizing, call 911 first without a doubt. If they're talking, if they're breathing well, if they're not seizing, and they're kind of know what's going on, you can call poison control and they can give you directions on what to do. And if you need to see a healthcare provider in a healthcare facility, we will definitely recommend that and take care of you.
Perfect. And so no phone call is silly, right?
Never. We have heard it all. The poison centers have been open for a long time, and we've heard pretty much everything.
And so it's okay to call and just get directions. So, sometimes we're just not thinking and we pick up the wrong thing to brush our teeth with.
Yes.
And so we're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I put that in my mouth. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
A quick, easy call.
Yes. We hear stuff like that, brushing our teeth with arthritis rub, super glue in the eyes. Really, we've heard everything. And so no question is a silly question. And we even answer calls about information or pill identification. So even if you have a question about a medicine or a plant or something that happened, our specialists are more than happy to answer even questions.
And, I think something common is someone takes medication twice.
Yes.
So it's the weekend, we've missed the pharmacy, it's right before bedtime, and we're like, oh, I took 2 of those pills, or I took all 5 of my pills twice.
Yes.
So a quick, easy call so that you can sleep.
Yes.
you know.
Sleep feeling that you're okay. You
Yes.
just give us a call, give us those medicine names, and we will tell you which medicines are okay to take if it is, in an instance, a double case again, or if we just are safe to skip those for the night.
So I'm sure some of you watching have the history of long ago when it was recommended to induce vomiting for things with our children, right? So that's not the recommendation anymore.
No, we do not recommend inducing vomiting. If that is going to be the case, it is going to be under the direction of a healthcare professional in a supervised setting. So you may remember syrup of Ipecac, giving children milk to vomit, salt, vinegar, any of those kinds of things. We do not recommend those. It can really do more harm than good when it's coming back up. So just do not induce vomiting.
Yeah, so make that call before you do any of those things, or take something else that you would complicate the issue.
Yeah, because, I mean, all medicines are different, and even some of those things interacting with the medicine that you're taking could also be harmful in just by taking them together. So it's always better to call before you do anything.
And how something affects me versus how it affects Emily versus how it affects you could all be different. And as we age, you know, polypharmacy, having multiple medications that we take, the fact that our organs are slowing down, and that means concentrations of medications are higher in our bloodstream,
Yes.
the way our kidneys function and the way they excrete things, or our liver functions, can all be impacted. So the best thing to do and the safest thing to do is call a professional.
Yep.
24/7, call the poison control line, talk with them, and get some good advice. And they are definitely going to recommend medical attention if you need it.
Definitely.
So don't feel like this is a one and done call, because if they feel that you are in jeopardy or your family member that you're calling for is in jeopardy, they're going to recommend the next approaches that you should take. And I think the beauty is, you know, they run under HIPAA, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So when you call about a medicine, about any kind of exposure, we will ask for what the medicine is or what the product is. And we do, you know, if it's a product, have it nearby, because we often will ask about active ingredients. And the only other information we really ask for is just our general demographic. We collect age and the zip code. Other than that, we will only ask your name if you're going to be referred into a healthcare facility, and we do not ask for any information for financials or insurance. So when you call, we just kind of gather the information that's important, what happened, and if there's any other kind of medical history going on, and that's it.
So this is a best kept secret, quite frankly. A free 24/7 phone number that you can call for free advice.
Mm-hmm.
You're not giving any money. You're not giving your credit card number. This is great medical advice, free of charge. Other healthcare professionals rely on their expertise. So definitely something that you want to jot down, that phone number. Tell us one more time the number.
1-800-222-1222.
And, you know, I know in the middle of a crisis, the last thing you want to be doing is trying to find that phone number. So Emily, how can they get an information packet?
Sure. So on our website, mdpoison.com, there is a button for getting a free home safety packet, poison prevention packet. And in there will be a magnet. There's some Mr. Yuck stickers, brochures, and the telephone sticker, and free of charge, and we will mail it within 2 weeks.
So I'll be getting one of those. You should jot down that website, and we'll put it right here on the screen so you can see it. Tell us one more time that website.
mdpoison.com.
Perfect. So make sure that you take a minute to get your free packet of information with your magnet that you can put readily available in case there is an emergency or you just need to get information to protect yourself or someone else. Emily, is there anything else you'd like to add for today?
Just really, if you never know when you're going to need the phone number, you're never going to know when you're going to have a poison emergency. So the magnet is great to have, but also just programming the phone number in your phone.
Absolutely. And so we want to thank Emily for being with us. She will be doing a few more videos, so keep in touch with us and look for those coming in the near future. Thank you for tuning in to Living In, and until then, stay safe, wear your mask, and wash your hands.